Okay, we've got the cornmeal, and now we are going to make sure I still have my Bluetooth. Where's my Bluetooth? There it is. And Stacey is all bundled up.
I am. I'm wearing like this furry hat, and it's kind of silly, but it's a little cold up here. Like, I had my ball cap on, and I'm like, no, this isn't warm enough. This hat is toasty, though. I'm getting hot already.
So there's a 2.9 mile trail that goes out from the back of this parking lot.
Oh, there's the gate.
The mill's over there through those woods in the parking lot, but we're going here. It's at the back. Hey, it's only 26.7 miles to Klingman's Dome from here. The mountains.
That would be the top, right?
Yeah.
So that would be like the worst marathon of your life.
All right, we're looking for a worn trail.
And you'd still have to go another 0.1 for it to be a true marathon distance. You'd have to run in circles at the top of Klingman's Dome to get that 0.1 to make it 26.2, right?
Yes. Wait, this looks like a worn trail. See? There's a little line that goes up there. I should go first just in case of Danger Noodles and Joe No Shoulders. Snakes. Although it's kind of chilly, but it's also fall, and I have recently discovered that snakes are pretty active in the fall, so. Instructions say to go about 75 feet up. This is a lot easier to find, in theory, than the plane crash. It's really beautiful up here this time of the year.
Seems like we should have seen it by now, Bob.
It does seem like we should have seen it by now. I see little flags over here. When you're walking through the woods, always check your back trail. These are flags on trees that have been cut down. No, this is... We've come 75 feet up.
You want to go back and start again before we get hopelessly lost?
Yes. I've been lost in the woods before, and it's not really that fun.
Guess we should go back down.
Stay tuned. Just for the heck of it, this is a shot of the back of the mill, which is right here at the Mingus Mill Trail. And
We didn't even know there was a trail here. Like last time we did that.
Yeah. What we're looking for is supposed to be a well-worn trail right by the gate.
Maybe we went too far past the gate.
Yeah, because that is a trail, but oh, Okay, I think I found it. You don't actually cross through the gate. It's before you get to the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is much more well-worn than what we just went on. But the other was pretty. Distance seems right. Footprints, tracks, people have been up here. Oh yeah. This is it. Need a hand? Yeah.
It's a steep climb. Show the climb.
It's pretty steep. At the top of this hill is a slave cemetery.
It's not marked though. Like we found it on the internet, but it's not marked as a national park part of the trail.
No, this is a thing you stumble across and you find out about.
I mean, obviously there isn't like huge cotton plantations, so either our understanding of slavery is wrong or not a full picture.
Yeah, because I always imagined people in the mountains as living very hard scrabble lives, living in log cabins.
Not like owning other people.
Right, yeah. The idea of slavery up here, I mean, obviously there's a part of the picture we're not getting.
So we might research that a little bit.
None of them are marked. They're only field stones.
They're marked, they're just not identified.
Right. There are no epitaphs. There are no names, no dates. But very, very specific indentions in the ground. Like these, like sometimes you see Robert in cemeteries and he can see the indentions, but they don't really show up on camera. But these are very definite indentions in the ground. But they're indentions in the ground, but the headstones are actually on the ridges, not in the indention. So I guess these are the actual graves and not the holes, which is, it's interesting. Well, they've got a beautiful place of rest. It's very peaceful up here.
Okay, so you'll notice that there are coins on the graves. And in the research we did for this cemetery, we were learning about a West African tradition of putting coins face down because the underworld is like a flip side of this world. So you take your upside down coin and go in the underworld, and that kind of pays your way, sort of like other mythologies that do the river Styx and you pay the ferryman. So But we have noticed coins, like on military graves. There's other traditions where people leave rocks or coins on graves. So we don't know if specifically. I've heard of Southerners putting pennies on graves, but putting it face down so Abraham Lincoln's picture isn't up.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know if that's true, but I thought that was funny.
Because the coins are supposed to be upside down, but some of these coins are not. So we're imagining that probably beyond the original traditions of leaving coins, people are just leaving coins.
Like out of respect.
Yeah. But it's certainly derivative of the original practice. Like most of those pennies there are upside down, and that one's upside down, but they're not all. Some of these have slid off, so there's no telling.
But it's a lot of coins. I mean, a lot of people must know about this and come pay their respects, which is very nice.
Yes. Slave or no slave, human beings.
Every person is an image bearer of God.
Yes.
And life is very short.
So we're glad we found this, so that we could share it with you. There's a lot of cemeteries up here, and we were certainly interested to find out that there was a slave cemetery up here.
And this is pretty well preserved. I mean,
Yeah.
it's nice to see one that is this well preserved.
Yeah, because a lot of slave cemeteries were just completely grown over and forgotten.
Yeah.
And I guess because this is the national park, they make it a point to preserve historic things in here. It's good to see. It really is. Up here on this hill in the Great Smoky Mountains, under a beautiful canopy of trees, the birds singing, the occasional visitor, lots of sunshine.